Guys, so I'm up at the off-grid cabin again today. It's a nice day in May, which means that it's time to hook up the off-grid shower. We don't do it during the winter just because the water is sitting in there and it would obviously freeze. So I'll give you a quick overview of the construction and the setup here. So this is built essentially just like a floating deck. So I just leveled out some ground there and then put some gravel and the stones and a whole bunch of pressure treated wood. Built the sides and then put the paneling on there. We got a hook, door here. So you can see the shower head is in. And what it does, it just drains straight through these gaps here. And I put some bigger rocks underneath there so it's not hitting the soil directly and then creating a big mud pit. So it hits the rocks and kind of drizzles off down a slope. And then we have some biodegradable shampoo and body wash just because it is going straight into the ground. So this flap is so that we can access everything later in the shower. So there's the portable shower. You can see the pump, propane tank. We'll go around and I'll show you from the other side. So here I just have a little bit of a tin roof on there that was left over from the cabin. So we use this for storage as well as for everything for the shower. So inside you can see we got some bags of wood. And then we have the buckets of water. So we do have to bring the water in because there's no well out here, which isn't too bad because the water source isn't that far away. But in the future, we might want to get maybe like a sand point well or something like that out here. So then you can see the propane tank and the base camp heater. So this was off Amazon. I think it was around 400 Canadian dollars, and it's worked pretty well. So essentially, what you do is you have the water in here. So this comes down and then we just drop that directly into the bucket. So it's a pump, a submersible pump that you can see there. We just drop it in and then we just rotate through the buckets. And each bucket will last about 2 showers as long as you're not in there for half an hour. And then you can see the propane comes through. That's obviously what heats it, and then you have the water out. So up top here, there's a knob that selects how hot you want it, the on. So in here there are 4 D batteries, and then underneath this there's 2. So that's just for the electric start to catch the propane, whereas the pump is what you actually want to worry about. So you just need to make sure that these are good, because if they're weak, then it won't get enough water, and if there's not enough water to cool the system, then the propane won't engage. So I'll show you what this looks like here. So there you can hear that the propane actually turned on there. And it's sucking out of the bucket. Come around. So like I said, that you can actually do inside. I just wanted to show you guys from there. There's the water. So that, obviously there's enough of the tube there that you can take this out, wash whatever you need to, and then just turn it off from inside there. So the propane tank, it lasts us all season. The batteries will go through maybe 8. But yeah, like it's a pretty good setup. It works for us. We just have to bring in the water. That's the only thing. So yeah, any questions about this? Feel free to ask in the comments.